Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen. You can call me this guy if my surname is tricky to pronounce. It's good to have you along. Today I'm taking a look at this pedal, the MXR Distortion Plus. Now it's been famously used by Randy Rhoads among others, and we'll check out if it's any good. So I'll be right back after this intro. Alright, so today I'm taking a look at the MXR Distortion Plus. I have my Queen hoodie, which is totally irrelevant to this video, and it's full of cat hair, which is equally as irrelevant to this video. So, like I said, the MXR Distortion Plus, it's yellow, like some of the snow outside, where the dogs have been. Don't eat the yellow snow, like Frank Zappa said. It's a robust MXR pedal like MXR pedals are. It has two knobs, output and distortion, and an on-off switch and a LED to let you know when it's on in case you can't hear. And yeah, it's not a terribly expensive pedal. I think I paid roughly 80 euros for it, which is $90-ish. I'm not sure how much it costs in the States, but the real reason I'm taking a look at this pedal is that I got a comment from someone here on YouTube saying that I should check this out, that the insides of this are remarkably similar to what you would find in a Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but hey, we'll check it out. I'll compare it to the Fender as well. So, like I said, MXR feels well built and all that. I'll get it hooked up and start playing. Alright, so what else do I have going here? I have a custom mahogany Strat with Seymour Duncan YJM Fury pickups, too much hair, keeps getting in the way. I have a Marshall Plexi behind me and a Marshall Cabs. I also have a noise gate because the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen at least gets noisy, and I'm guessing the MXR will as well, and I have bits of delay, and here's my clean zone. So there it is, and just as a point of reference, here's the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive with everything set to full, and it sounds like this without the noise gate, and with the noise gate it sounds like this. So that's what that sounds like, and here's the MXR without the noise gates, both output and distortion set to 12 o'clock. Okay, so that's really weird. I'll just put up the output to full and see what happens. Okay, so there's a bit of noise going on. Seems the output drops fairly quickly. So halfway is, yeah, it's really quiet, but it sounds quite nice. It does sound a bit dark, but it sounds very nice. My fingers are totally freezing because the boiler broke today here, so we're relying on electric batteries, and it's a bit cold inside, and it's even more cold outside. Yeah, I'll put distortion to 3 o'clock and see how that affects things. It sounds very nice, but it is quite dark. The great thing about this pedal is it. The great thing about this. The great thing about this pedal, it only has 2 controls, which I like because I don't like fiddling with lots of controls. But a tone control might be nice if a darker sounding pedal is your thing. This is sounding very much the business. I'll put distortion on full and see how that sounds. Just check noise as well. Yeah, a bit of noise. Yeah, I like the sound of this. I'm not liking the sound of my frozen fingers mucking about on the fretboard, but hey, that's the way life goes sometimes. I'm not going to edit all the mistakes because, hey, let all the Pro Tools people do that. I'm not in for that kind of stuff. But I think it sounds great. I'll compare it to the Fender Yngwie so you get a kind of picture or audio picture of how they sound compared to each other. So first the MXR and then the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen. Yeah, but you get the picture, I think. The Fender is a bit brighter and I think it's a bit hotter, and the MXR is a bit darker. Well, yeah. I think it sounds great. I really do. I prefer personally the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive, but it's a subjective thing. So you might prefer the MXR. Like I said, it seems very well built and it sounds good. So if that's your thing, then I think the MXR Distortion Plus is a very safe bet. And hey, it was good enough for Randy Rhoads and he knew what he was doing. So it can't be bad. And it isn't bad. It's actually very good. that's basically all I have for you today, because there's not a lot to demo on this pedal, because hey, it's only 2 controls and it sounds great. So that's it. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't. Yeah, you can comment my playing. You can comment which one you preferred, or if you have something else that you prefer. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification thing and support me on Patreon so you get an honest review and not just someone who's been paid to say something. And my honest opinion of this is that it sounds very good indeed, and I'd be happy to play this if it weren't for the fact that I already have something that I prefer over this. But like I said, it's subjective. So I'll end by playing a bit more on the MXR Distortion Plus, and I hope to see you in another one with more cat hair and less crappy playing. Let's hope the end of this goes better, because who cares about warming up? So see you in another one. Take care. Bye!